Hi there. Welcome to the SparrowCast series where we help you connect the dots. Take home the best ideas from industry experts and thought leaders right here on SparrowCast by SurveySparrow. Today we have with us David Sakamoto, Vice President of Customer Success at GitLab with us. He previously led customer success for the Americas at Cisco. Fueled by customer obsession, he brings multifaceted experience in building, leading, and scaling customer success, services, operations, and engineering teams in startups to global enterprise environments. He strongly advocates building meaningful customer relationships to foster a culture of excellence. Welcome to the show, David. Super excited
Thank
to
you.
have you here.
Yeah, likewise. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Excited to participate.
I'm glad. So today, David will educate us on how to build a customer success culture. Over to you, David.
Excellent. Yeah, I mean, I think if you think about customer success, there's generally a team of people that are doing that, whether it's professional services or support or customer success managers. But I look at if you're really going to drive a really meaningful customer success, you need to bring all aspects of the organization, all the value centers of the organization, including marketing and sales and product and engineering, and even other operational groups that may be helping drive renewal transactions and other pieces like that. So you really, if in order to do it, I think you have to really look at it as a customer-wide customer success motion. And to do that, as you kind of scale out across the organization, especially if you have a global organization, have people, around the world making decisions every single day, hundreds, arguably even thousands of decisions every day. And ultimately culture and the value system of the organization is really going to drive a lot of these questions, because you think you're going to be able to process and systems and these different playbooks and the other engagement approaches. But that's just a framework. And ultimately what makes a really great customer experience is really being in tune with your customers. And really, and so I think that those multitude of decisions are really driven by the value system or your culture of the organization. So I think it's absolutely critical to have a really strong and meaningful culture that you build and nurture as part of your customer success motion. So I think the way that you one question I get a lot is, how do you do that? And really, I look at, there's four key pillars of building a great culture in your organization. One, needs to align with your strategy and plans. Two, it needs to align with your talent management. How do you hire people? How do you promote people? How do you provide bonuses? And then it has to really be operationalized into everything that you do. So it's not just a poster that you print up, but how do you really operationalize aspects of your culture to reinforce your value system, to reinforce the behaviors that are aligned with those values? And last but not least, you need a way to get that feedback and measures, whether it's through surveys or focus groups. But ultimately, across those four pillars, it's really important that you put meaningful action. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to boil the ocean. But the intention is, what are the values that you want that are really important for your customer success or your customer engagement, customer experience? And then how have you documented those? Are you role modeling those? And if you really put the effort in to ensure that you grow this and nurture this and make sure that this is really well communicated, as well as operationalized around what's important in terms of driving your motion.
Well, thank you so much, David. That was truly insightful. I'm sure our audience felt likewise. Let me sum up the key takeaways from our session with David here today. Number one, bring values of all teams, including product, marketing, engineering as part of it. Second, need to align company strategy and plan. Third, it should align with all go-to-market teams. Fourth, have a process to measure and track it. Could be through surveys, feedback, and so on. And fifth, document and operationalize it within the organization. Once again, thanks for your time, David. And thank you for sharing your thoughts.
Well, thank you for having me.
Before you go, we have a final question for our guests. Did you have an opportunity to participate in any of the SurveySparrow surveys?
I did. I just did one just prior to this, before we started. I thought it was really interesting engaging way to get a survey done. And it's easy to, when you get these surveys, it's easy to write them off, but it definitely was more engaging and in a good, useful way to get the information, but turn it to be a little more conversational.
Awesome. Thank you for your kind words that keeps us going. Thanks again, David. We shall see you again, guys, in the next SparrowCast series. Fly along with us.